Today, guys, we're looking at the 2012 release of Deschutes' The Abyss. It's an 11.1% alcohol by volume imperial stout that they're brewing with blackstrap molasses, licorice, cherry bark, vanilla added, 6% aged in oak bourbon barrels, 11% aged in oak barrels, and 11% aged in oak wine barrels. So a very complex beer. With that said, let me get into a glass that you guys know how it smells, tastes, and give you the final verdict on the 2012 Deschutes' The Abyss. All right, guys, so the appearance on the Deschutes 2012 Abyss, well, insert imperial stout description here, pours black like motor oil, thick, viscous out of the bottle. There was a nice 2 to 3 fingers of a brown khaki head on this one. It actually had like different layers of brown in it. Really, really nice, creamy looking head sticking around. Tons of lacing, nice carbonation, decent amount of alcohol legs on this one. Can't see any light through it. Just a classic looking imperial stout. All right, guys, the aroma on the Abyss. Yeah, right away, this is a little bit different than your standard imperial stout. You know, you get that dark chocolate, that bitter chocolate, that coffee in the front, but you also get a lot of like a roasted, verging on like a tobacco smokiness in this one. Nice kind of sweet, fruity ester coming off of it. Definitely getting some vanilla. You definitely get the oakiness in there from the barrels. Yeah, just a lot of grainy, sweet, kind of savory smokiness. Just a really interesting smelling stout. All right, guys, so the taste on the 2012 Abyss. Cheers. Wow, yeah, right at the front of the tongue. Massive coffee bitterness, dark chocolate, milk chocolate. I mean, a huge, like, almost like a hot cocoa type of character right at the front of the tongue. Middle of the mouth, this thing explodes with hop character, believe it or not. Big citrus, kind of bitter hop character, playing off that, you know, the sweetness from the chocolate, the bitterness in the coffee, you know, playing off each other perfectly. Lots of vanilla character in this one from the barrel, you know, again, playing off that bitterness, playing off the sweetness, nice oaky tannin quality to it. Lots of roastedness in this one. Again, a slight smokiness, definitely more so in the aroma than the actual taste itself, but a nice kind of sweet, malty graininess to kind of help move the beer throughout the mouth. A really complex beer, but at the same time, so well balanced and so well crafted. Just a really nice tasting beer. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Deschutes Brewery, The Abyss, 11.1% limited release. So get it if you can, guys. Going to give this one an A+. You know, this is easily one of those beers that just takes it up to the next level, takes its style and just cranks it up absolutely 110%. Everyone's putting out an barrel-aged imperial stout now, but very few are doing it with that flair, with that special something that puts it into the A+ territory like they did with this one. Super hoppy. You get all the complexity from the varying barrels, super big roasty notes, chocolate notes, coffee. It's everything you want in an imperial stout, and then just ramped up to the next degree, but at the same time, not going overboard, not going, you know, too in your face, keeping it balanced, but at the same time, it's something you kind of want to let warm up and sip and savor. Definitely a great sipping beer. Definitely a beer if you haven't had it, check it out. Getting an A+ from me. Awesome stuff. One of my favorite beers, period. So with that said, remember folks, life's too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.